When I would pray and think, I think and pray to several subjects. Heaven hath my empty words, whilst my invention, hearing not my tongue, anchors on Isabel. Heaven in my mouth, as if I did but only chew his name, and in my heart the strong and swelling evil of my conception. The state whereon I studied is like a good thing, being often read, ground feared, and tedious. Yea, my gravity wherein let no man hear me. I take pride, could I with boot change for an idle plume. With the air beats for vain, O place so form. How often dost thou with thy case thy habit wrench off from fools, and tie their wiser souls to thy false seeming. Blood, thou art blood. Let's write, good angel, on the devil's horn. 'Tis not the devil's crest. How now? Who's there? One Isabella, a sister, desires access to you. Teach her the way, O heavens. Why does my blood thus muster to my heart, making both it unable for itself, and dispossessing all my other parts of necessary fitness? So play the foolish throngs with one that swoons, come all to help him, and to so stop the air, by which he should revive. And even so the general subject to a well-wished king quit their own part, and obsequious fondness crowd to his presence, where their untaught love must needs appear offence. How now, fair maid? I am come to know your pleasure, that you might know it, would much better please me than to demand what 'tis. Your brother cannot live. Even so, heaven keep your honor. You may he live a while, and it may be as long as you or I, yet he must die. Under your sentence, yea. When I beseech you that in his reprieve, longer or shorter, he may be so fitted that his soul sicken not. Huh? Fie! These filthy vices! It were as good to pardon him that hath from nature stolen a man already made, as to remit the saucy sweetness that do coin heaven's image in stamps that are forbid. 'Tis all as easy falsely to take away a life true made, as to put metal in restrained means to make a false one. 'Tis set down so in heaven, but not in earth. So say you. Then I shall pose you quickly. Which had you rather that the most just law now took your brother's life, and to redeem him, give up your body to such sweet uncleanness as she that he hath stained? Sir, believe this, I had rather give my body than my soul. I talk not of your soul. Our compelled sins stand me for number than for account. So how say you? Nay, I'll not warrant that. For I cannot speak against the thing I say. Answer to this, aye. Now the voice of the recorded law pronounces sentence on your brother's life. Might there not be a charity in sin to save his brother's life? Please you to do it. I'll take it as a peril to my soul. It is no sin at all, but charity. Pleased you to do it at peril of your soul, were equal poise of sin and charity. I can beg his life, if it be sin, heaven let me bear it, your granting of my suit. If that be sin, I'll make it my mon prayer, to have it added to the faults of mine, and nothing of your answer. Nay, but hear me. Your sense pursues not mine. Either you are ignorant or seem so crafty, and that's not good. Let be ignorant, and in nothing good, but graciously to know I am no better. Thus wisdom wishes to appear most bright when it doth tax itself. As these black masks proclaim and end shield beauty 10 times louder than beauty could displayed. But mark me, to be received plain I'll speak more gross. Your brother is to die. So, and his offense is so as it appears, accounting to the law upon that pain. True. Admit no other way to save his life, as I subscribe not that, nor any other, but in the loss of question that you, his sister, finding yourself desired of such a person, whose credit with the judge or own great place could fetch your brother from the manacles of the all-building law, and that there were no earthly mean to save him, but that either you must lay down the treasures of your body to the supposed, or else to let him suffer. What would you do? As much for my poor brother as myself, that is, were I under the terms of death, the impression of keen whips I'd wear as rubies, and strip myself to death as to a bed that longing have been sick for, ere I'd yield my body up to shame. Then must your brother die. And 'twere the cheaper way. Better it were a brother died at once, than that a sister, by redeeming him, should die forever. Were not you then as cruel as the sentence that you have slandered so? Ignominy and ransom and free pardon are of 2 houses. Lawful mercy is nothing kin to foul redemption. You seemed of late to make the law tyrant, and rather proved the slighting of your brother a merriment than a vice. Oh, pardon me, my lord, it all falls out to have what we would have. We speak not what we mean. I something to excuse the thing I hate for his advantage that I dearly love. We are all frail. Else let my brother die. If not a fettery, but only he, and succeed thy weakness. Nay, women are frail too. Aye, as the classes where they view themselves, which are as easy broke as they make forms. Women, help heaven, man their creation mar, and profiting by them, nay, call us 10 times frail, for we are soft, as our complexions are uncredulous to false prints. I think it well, and from this testimony of your own sections, I suppose we are made to be no stronger than faults may shake our frames. Let me be bold. I do arrest your words. Be that you are, that is a woman. If you be more, you're none. If you be one, as you are well expressed, by all external warrants show it now, by putting on the destined livery. I have no tongue but one. Gentle my lord, let me entreat you speak the former language. Plainly conceive, I love you. My brother did love Juliet, and you tell me that he shall die for it. He shall not, Isabel, if you give me love. I know your virtue hath a license in it, which seems a little fouler than it is to pluck on others. Believe me on mine honour, my words express my purpose. Ha! Little honour to be much believed, and most pernicious purpose. Seeming, I will proclaim the Angela, look for it. Sign me a present pardon for my brother, or with an outstretched throat I'll tell the world aloud what man thou art. Who will believe thee, Isabel? My unsoiled name, the austereness of my life, my vouch against you in my place of the state, will so your accusation overweigh that you shall stifle in your own report and smell of calumny. I have begun, and now I give my sensual race the rein. Fit thy consent to my sharp appetite, lay by all nicety and prolixious blushes, that banish what they sue for, redeem thy brother, by yielding up thy body to my will. Or else he must not only die the death, but thy unkindness shall his death draw out. To lingering sufferance answer me tomorrow, or by the affection that now guides me most, I'll prove a tyrant to him. As for you, say what you can, my false, or ways your true. To whom should I complain? Did I tell this, who would believe me? O perilous mouths, that bear in them one and the self-same tongue, either of condemnation or a proof, bidding the law make courtesy to their will, hooking both right and wrong to the appetite, to follow as it draws. I'll to my brother, though he hath fallen by prompter of the blood, yet hath he in him such a mind of honour, that had he 20 heads to tender down, on 20 bloody blocks, he'd yield them up, before a sister should her body stoop to such abhorred pollution. Then Isabel live chaste, and brother die. More than our brother is our chastity. I'll tell him yet of Angela's request, and fit his mind to death for his soul's rest.